Hello everyone and welcome to a little update video on Yosemite Valley Zoo. This is our very big project that has been ongoing for 95 episodes, including that one. Today I want to take that little opportunity to give you a little update for the last 5 episodes. I did a plan now. We talked about that in the last couple of videos. So if you are interested, today's video is not about building. It's really about showcasing what is going to happen in these last 5 episodes, giving you a little roadmap of what is going to happen. And one very important thing, I really ask for your help this time. Completely, open and, it's like a shameless plug in here. I need your help to keep me growing on Twitch a little bit. So tonight we are live on Twitch, building in this very park over here. Your help is very much needed over there because I want to push for partner, and here are some reasons why. Okay, so as you know, I'm becoming dad soon, and I have really no idea how this is going to evolve and what's going to happen. And I have the feeling that live streaming might be a bit more of a solution of what's going to happen in the future. It's going to be more spontaneous. I can make it earlier. I don't need to have the preparation of cutting and all that kind of stuff. So I can basically use the live streaming to connect with you guys even more, and then convert this all into YouTube videos, so you can enjoy the same basic stuff you have here on YouTube, while I can manage to have a better time management on that side. However, I would love to be partner for the very one reason that I don't need to look at the freaking average anymore on Twitch, which I do hate the most, because I personally don't care too much for if I have 2, 20 or 200 viewers. As long as the chat is cool and interactive, I'm the most happy person in the world, because that's what it's all about. But I want to give you the opportunity to just have that little bit more of cool interaction as me being a partner. So you have more emotes, there's a bit more of, there is simply more that, stays at my channel. The revenue is a little bit more, you get a bit more for the emotes, you get a bit more for the subs and so on. I don't want to give Twitch that much money, to be honest, and just keep it in here for us so I can push it back into the channel and create better content for you. That's the sole reason why. And I would love if you guys can jump over to the description and give me a follow on the Twitch page, and make sure to join my streams. And if you can't really stay, a lurk is also fine, because lurks help the same way. You count as a viewer and you can do whatever you need to do in this time, just keeping me the lurk. That is going to help, and once we reach the partner, I promise to completely shut up about it, because then I am totally fine again. We can test and do whatever we want on Twitch. It's kind of like, I don't like the system of Twitch when it comes to being partnered, but that's a whole different story we're going to talk about on Twitch on stream if you want or not. Anyways, 3 minutes actually into this video, we shall also talk about Yosemite Valley Zoo. You've seen actually the wonderful panoramic view. You can also see the performance is still okay enough to do a tour, but there is not that much left. However, we need to finish our latest project, and that is the panda house over here. So you can see this is I don't know if you haven't seen last episode, I'm gonna link it to the top right now. I'm just quickly checking the timer so I know where to put it in. So this is our layered panda habitat, as you can see. The idea is to have it two-sided, since pandas usually don't live in the same habitat together, because they would actually fight each other. They're very territorial and so on. So this is why they need to be split, but for mating reasons they can be open, and so I made this obviously open. So what we need to do, we do need to obviously create a bit more of a nice interior look here. This is going to be happening. So you see, I also need to create like somewhat like a pillar here. So this is the wall that can be pushed up, and we need to do something in here to make it look nice, and just give them a tiny little bit here and there to make that look a bit more nice. The two fellow dudes are lying down here, and then if we go down, obviously what is still missing is the viewing area in here, which I think is very important as well. This is going to be having like a nice little canopy on top of it, make a nice little yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the railing. We are not going to make like full glass walls or whatever. We keep it open. because panda cannot escape over here anyway, so that's gonna be fine. We just make some security, I think some steel fences or so in here, and then the only thing we have to do is kind of separate the habitat down here so they could technically not see each other, and this is what we got to do over here. That's gonna be enough, I guess. This will be the work of the stream tonight, I guess. Someone did escape, by the way, but I'm not gonna look into that. I'm not gonna save it, and I'm going to make this wall over here look a lot nicer. I have a plan for this now, making that like a very nice wooden wall out of the Arctic pieces, so that they are not able to climb it, and then that should be fine. And so we are mostly done. And what I want to tackle as well today with you guys is this bit over here, because the pathway down here is still not looking fantastic. It's looking okay, but it's not looking fantastic. So we're gonna put some fences in and making that just look a little bit more nice. That should be the work for the next episode, so episode 96. Then we are moving over to episode number 97, and this is going to be this area over here. Again, I'm not sure if we will be able to maybe even start working on this tonight. Might be a little bit too ambitious, to be honest, but this, as you can see, is still part of the parking lot, and the parking lot is pretty detailed over here. But this little bit is missing out. So we're going to make like a nice little roundabout with a Yosemite Valley logo on it. I'm going to put another spawner somewhere over here. And then I'm going to turn this lake side over. It's not really a lake, but what we got to have is we do have like a waterfall that is coming out of this mountain over here. Feeding into this water ground. This then will be turned into a flamingo area, so we're gonna have some flamingos living around here. So we need to do some kind of nice natural barrier, so it's basically hidden using some elephant grass and stuff. For that will do the trick for us, I guess. So we are really looking into this here, I guess. That's gonna be the good idea, and then we can finally get rid of the season 2. Yeah, season 2. Good joke, Rudy. Good joke. I think that's like a year old or something. It's still in here. Yeah, we can delete that. And I'm gonna also improve the waterfall here a slight bit. That's it. And that's a great segue into the episode number 98. 98 is going to be this episode in which we are going to improve this waterfall. Now, I did hear some voices in the chat and in the comments that you want to keep it dribbling down like this rather than changing it totally. I do admit though that I want to maybe not change too much. So what I'm most likely going to do is change the lower area here a tiny bit so that this looks a little bit more carved out already. So I think rather than making that go down, I'm gonna make actually the terrain go up a little bit, so it's more likely to be like a reverse engineering approach. Also to maybe get rid of the shade here a little bit. I mean, this is just kind of crappy because we have to turn around the sun. There you go. The sun and lighting is actually the biggest issue of this park, to be honest. There's not the one perfect lighting condition that, you know, lights everything. This is just how the game works, and there's not much to do about it. But yeah, this is something we tackle in 98, and at the same time, we're also going to tackle, and now I have to pull back the light to the other side. We're also going to tackle this little bit over here to finish off the train ride. Again, the train ride will have a little bit of an issue because you have to, as I figured out, you have to make it basically a circle. So what we will do, and this is something I have to do, we will put the station here. This is going to be where the station is that feeds into the second entrance. And then the train ride will basically continue all the way over here. And then it's gonna go into a tunnel that is just above this tunnel. It goes into here, and then I will basically just hide that behind all these things, flying all the way over here, all the way down here, and then it will actually come back in here in this corner. So I'm not going to, you know, take too much time to build this because it doesn't really help. I just want to have this as a realistic train ride, and the idea is to make it look different. I also try to maybe put it in the right hand side and then make it go out here so it looks like one train ride, but I think it's gonna be rather tricky to oh well, maybe I can. I have to figure that out. Maybe I'm going to make this go in to the right hand side rather than the left hand side and then bring it back. But that's something we are going to go. Then it is episode number 99, and episode number 99 will be the last fixes and tweaks and so on. This will be looking into and, you know, resolving issues like that. Why are you escaped, and where actually? Bonobo. Interesting. Emergency capture. I really have no clue why. And yeah, what I really have to do then is I really have to look at all the animals and making sure that we get some animals in the right place and so on. So basically tidying up the zoo is the target of episode number 99, and then episode number 100. And I'm not sure if I will be able to do this before the baby break or behind afterwards or not. To be honest, if I'm honest to myself, it's gonna be after. But who knows? This then will be the great tour. Oh my God! Look at the zoo from over here. I think I never looked at it from over here. Maybe this is gonna be the thumbnail for today. It's just another angle, you know. But yeah, so this is the plan. This is the plan. I hope it suits you. Oh yeah, by the way, and speaking of finishing touches, this is also gonna be tackled over here. That doesn't look any good. And then Yosemite is done. It is done, and boy, was that a project. It is absolutely ridiculous. But you know, maybe we do finish it beforehand. It's not that much of work, and this is, I also wanted to keep it somewhat reasonable. You can see the performance even on my rig is, yeah, coming to its limits. Which, truth to be told, it's still pretty impressive that I can run this zoo on, yeah, solid 20-25 FPS in this kind of viewing angle, even with a game on play. And if I get this dude over here, and I don't know, he's not called Teget Cam at this point, but if we go down into Teget Cam, it most likely is even better. And what I do love about the Teget Cam and about this is this game, you don't need 30 to 50 FPS. I mean, it would be nice, it gives you a good idea, but if you do like a very nice and slow moving tour, then it actually is enough to do it. Also, speaking of tour, I have no clue how I'm doing this, because this zoo is massive, and I think the tour will actually be over like 2 hours or something. So maybe I have to find a solution for that, to maybe cut the tour into pieces. But if you guys have ideas how to do the tour, please let me know, because I can take every single hint or idea how to improve the tour and make the tour even more enjoyable for you guys. Because again, this project is massive, and this project deserves all the love and all the details and all the kind of little bits and stuff, you know, to just watch it. And yeah, I want to make it as great as possible for you, and not only to just make a rush tour, you know. That's not really what this project deserves. So yeah, little pieces over here as well. We need a fence here, we need some little bits and so on. Anyways, let's jump out and call it a day for today. But I'm not going to end without another little reminder. Let me just fly over here to, let's stand here in front of the penguin habitat. I'm still a big fan of this penguin habitat. All right. So again, little reminder, I will be live streaming tonight this wonderful project Yosemite on Twitch. The link is as always in the description. I would really love if you guys could support me over there to reach that target as mentioned at the beginning. You know, it's completely for free. You don't need to do anything, and if you don't have an account, you can just create one and follow me along. That would be awesome. That would be very much appreciated. And also, if you guys are interested in more social media stuff, I also recommend to follow my Instagram. Maybe you will also spot my Instagram channel for the chair, which has been created by some crazy person out there who knows who it was, but it's amazing. And yeah, if you guys are interested, give me a follow over there as well. I have some changes ready for the Instagram channel. It's going to be a bit more of a personal channel soon, and I will push the Planet Zoo creation contents into the stories and the highlights, and the rest of the channel will actually become a bit more a Rudy live thingy. So if you guys are interested in that, I can only recommend to click that link as well. You will find all the links as always in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little update on what we're going to do, and yeah, I really hope to catch you guys live tonight, and if not, I wish you the best of weeks and the best of this week on a beautiful hump day. Stay safe everyone now, and I talk to you in the next one. Goodbye.